any fresh injury or illness worries after Southampton, and how are the rehabs of Fofana and Reece James going?
Yeah, both they are slowly getting better, but as we said the other day, it's a matter of weeks. So they are still far, and the only one that is still ill is Mudryk, and the rest they are all okay.
Tottenham on Sunday, you were back in the top two of the Premier League for the first time in a few years. The fans are singing your name. They're singing "We've got our Chelsea back," and they're excited. Why aren't Chelsea in the title race?
No, I said we are very happy for the fans, absolutely, because they deserve to live this moment. They can dream. We are very happy, and I said we work every day to also to make them happy and proud of the players. And then for the rest, nothing to add. I said many times, I don't think we are there, and we are ready to compete with Arsenal, Liverpool, and City. And yeah.
You're also the top scorers though in the Premier League, 31 goals so far. No one has scored that many, so surely you must have a chance with those goals you're scoring.
Yeah, but also you have to do many more things good, not only score goals. You also have to avoid to concede goals. That overall I think also defensively we are doing quite well. But I said we are just focused on Sunday game, and then the next one we are not thinking about April, May, June, these kind of things, because it's too early. And in football everything can change very quick, so the focus is just to Sunday game and today's session and tomorrow's session. This is the only things that I'm worried and concerned.
So it's too early to think about the Club World Cup that Chelsea have been drawn in. What are your thoughts about that generally? Are you concerned about the issue of player welfare? Have you got any concern at all about that right now?
No, I said not only me. Many times we said that there are so many games. It's difficult, but we see when we are close to May, June, July how we arrive, and then from there we prepare our competition.
Just on Sunday, what about Spurs? Obviously they were beaten at Bournemouth last night, and Ange got a load of stick from some of the fans at the end of the game. What did you make of that? Was that unfair?
I think it's nothing new in terms of we depends a little bit on the results of the situation, and then it's a fair or unfair. It's our job.
And also Tottenham are running out of centre backs. Ben Davies played last night. He's got a scan today. Romero may not be fit. Do you think with their lack of fit defenders, Cole Palmer and Jackson can exploit this on Sunday?
We try always to exploit, no matter the other team or the defenders that they are there. For sure, I think Romero can be back, so probably Romero can be the solution for them in this moment, but we see.
You have some things to say about Mudryk at Southampton, about training harder, showing more ambition. We saw him training this morning. Is he taking that on board?
Yeah, absolutely. No, but Noni, I said, is overall is working well since we start, but sometimes it drops a little bit, and it's not allowed to drop. It's just, but in terms of numbers, he's doing fantastic. Goal, assist, off the ball when we ask him to defend and to press, he's doing very well. The only reason I said this the other day is because I want the best for Noni, and probably the only way to get the best from him is to push him every time, and in the moment that he relaxes a little bit, he's wrong.
Just finally, you were able to change 7 members of the team at Southampton. Unusual for a Premier League game. How much of a good thing was that before this big match at Tottenham?
Since we start, we try to share minutes and to change players. We did exactly the same thing against Southampton. For sure, when you change 7 in Premier League, it can be a big number, but they all deserve minutes. And the good thing is that no matter how many players we change, you can see the identity of the team and the team doing the right things. So this is the best thing.
John? Enzo, just going back to Noni, he said after your comments, he said you're not necessarily a coach that's trying to be best friends with everybody, but you're straight and fair, which is all you can ask for. Is that a fair assessment of your coaching style?
No, I try to be not friend, but I try to be close to the players. But sometimes, you know, even when you wanna be friend, between friends, when you say something wrong to your friend, sometimes he's not happy. But he has to know that what you say is because you want to take care of him. And again, the only reason I said this about Noni is because I want the best for him.
How hard a balance is that to strike? You know, you want to keep the players happy. You know, you don't want to be a close friend with them, but you also, you know, you've got a big squad and you need to try and keep them all happy, and that's impossible, isn't it?
But I try to be quite. I said many times in the way I like to our relation with the players is to be quite close. You also can see a little bit, you know, in the past I was at Leicester. I have a fantastic relation with the players. I love them. They love. Also, I mean, this is the way I like to our relation with players, and the same thing I'm trying to do it here. The problem is when you say something that they don't like, they think that you don't want to be close. But it's a way to be close and to show them that I take care of them.
While also showing them that you're the boss and you're in charge.
No, but it's not for this. The target is not for this. The same thing I think happened with Rhys when I talk about him about leadership. Was because I want the best for Rhys. I want him to improve. For Noni, it's exactly the same, nothing different.
Just a question on your goalkeepers. I think you've said that Sanchez is going to start on Sunday. Is he still very much your number one, or is it a harder decision now?
No, it's Robert number one.
And just one on Tottenham. What have you made of them this season? It seems that one week they can be great, the next it's a different Tottenham side, and they seem unpredictable.
They are, first of all, very good players, very good manager. They play, it's very clear what they want to do on the ball and off the ball. And then what kind of problems they have, I don't know. You have to be there to understand what kind of problems. But they are a fantastic team, and you see also the results. 2 weeks ago they beat City 4-0. So they are a very good team.
And the way you both play, there should be goals from you on Sunday.
Hopefully for us.
Soraya.
Hi. In Enzo's last 5 Chelsea games, he has 6 assists, 2 goals, the most assists at Chelsea. How much in your eyes has he progressed in learning that Gundogan Rice role, and is there any way you still want him to improve on?
No, he's improving a lot, especially in terms of understand the game and understand the position. Now he's in the right position, he's arriving in the box, he's always there. This is what we need from the attacking players. And for sure he has many things that he can do better, but not only Enzo, all the squad, all the players. But he's in the right way.
And when Caicedo inverts from right back into midfield, it does allow all your elite midfielders to start in the lineup and still have 6 attacking players going forward. Is this a role we can expect Moises to play a lot in the season?
Probably Moy fullback inside is something that was in our minds since day one, but because of the Romeo injury or because Enzo moment, we use Moy always as a old midfielder. In the last game we decided to use him as a fullback. For sure in the future we can see him again there, because on the ball we have Mo inside next to Romeo, next to Enzo, so we are quite good. And off the ball also is giving us balance, so for sure could be an option.
And you've got Tottenham away next. How do you personally as manager assess the team's development on a day-to-day basis? Are matches like Tottenham a really good reference point for you, or is it not like that?
No, we take every game as a reference. We try to do the things better every game, but our reference is just the day by day, the training session, that we can see clearly that the players, they are on board, they are happy, they are enjoying the moment, enjoying the way we want to play. And then, as I said, every game is a test for us, but was a test. The last game we played against Southampton was a test against Villa, will be a test against Tottenham, and the next one we just try to improve, and the day by day.
Thank you so much.
Rob?
Hi, Enzo. How is the job that you've got here different to the one that you had last season at Leicester? We hear a lot about, you know, certain jobs being too big for certain managers and maybe don't have the personality to make the step up, but you've taken to it rather well. What are the main differences between managing a club like Leicester and Chelsea?
I took exactly in the same way. Focus on the squad, on this player, how we can do to help him, how we can do to improve the team. No more than that. So in the same way I took a Leicester job, for instance, the last one, and this one is exactly in the same way. The only focus is players, improve the team. No more than that. And I get paid for this, to do my job with the players and with the team, no more than that. So I just focus on that and I try to give my best every day. I spend many hours to understand how can I help the player to improve and to convince them. And so exactly in the same way I took Leicester job, I took this one.
Why do you think you seem to be succeeding where so many of your predecessors here have
No,
not?
I don't. I just try to not to work hard, but to spend hours to understand how can I help the players. We just finished now the session, and the last part of the session, the last half an hour, was just for extra session for some group of players to try to improve them. We watch game, we review game, we see how we can improve. I have 4 or 5 assistant coach upstairs that they spend time to see small details about position, about control with the right, control with the left, play with the right, play with the left, these kind of things.
Simon?
And appreciate in your mind it's a long way away, but how much is the Club World Cup going to impact your pre-season? Can you afford to go on tour elsewhere, or are you already decided that that's not possible?
I know the group because of yesterday, but I don't know which play we start, I don't know which play we finish, no seriously, and I don't know which play we play. I don't have any idea yet, because when we start in June, when we're gonna be May, I will start to see, okay, we play this day, but now I don't know. I know just the group, and no more than that.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just sort of thinking, if Chelsea get to, obviously you want to get to the final, which I think July the 13th. Talking about player welfare, which I think was raised
3-0, 30 or 13?
1-3.
1-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the normal, last year I think we start July 8th,
Yeah.
8 July. So, but for sure we have some day off in case we play the final. But I don't know.
So sort of no decision's been made whether you're going to sort of have a pre-season tour like in America.
No, absolutely. No.
And just quickly on sort of like referring to the Southampton game, for example, is the one criticism that you sort of have in your mind with your players, do you want them to become more ruthless, especially in front of goal? I know it sounds funny after scoring 5 goals, but
Yeah.
they could have killed the game off a lot easier than they
Yeah,
did.
I said I was upset the first 15-20 minutes because we were wrong in the way we were pressing. We prepared the pressing in one way, and for the first 15-20, I think until the first goal or the second goal, I don't remember, that I called some of the players on the bench. We needed to change, because Southampton, even if they are with 4 points, is a team that if you don't press them higher, man to man, and you give them 1 extra player, you struggle to recover the ball, because they are very good on that. And we were wrong. Then we scored 5, we could score more for sure, but we are very happy scoring 5.
And we'll finish with Davide.
Ciao, Enzo. You said you're not in the title race, but do you think you guys are beyond your expectations?
Even the Italian guy that he has to help me is asking for the title.
Yeah, I'm not contesting you saying you're not in the title race. Just if you're beyond your own expectation.
For sure. I said that in terms of points and in terms of the way we wanna play on the ball and off the ball, I was convinced 100% that we reached that moment, but not so early. In this moment, for sure, we can do many things better in both situations, attacking, defending. But we are ahead of my expectation in terms of the way the player they are playing, and this because of them they are doing fantastic. But probably the reason why is because we just focus on the day by day and see how we can improve players.
Is that the key in having in
For me, yes. If you ask me why you fear, is because we just focus on the day by day, how we can improve players and team, and no more than that.